Welcome back to another edition of Vikings Film Room, brought to you by the Vikings Entertainment Network. I'm your host, Pete Bercich. Well, with the 20th pick in the 4th round, the Minnesota Vikings select Camryn Bynum, cornerback out of Cal.
To the end zone, and Camryn Bynum does it again. His second pick of the night.
Now, Camryn spent his college career at the cornerback position, and it appears the Vikings are going to make him move to safety. So let's take a look at the film and see what this young man has ahead of him in this transition and why I think he's going to be able to do it and do it well. Now you'll see Bynum at the bottom of your screen and a cornerback playing a bit of an off position. He gets the switch route in front of him, meaning you get two vertical routes. The receivers are just switching positions. Once he sees this, he squeezes underneath. Once the ball's in the air, the ball's tipped by the free safety. He comes underneath and makes a nice interception. So does a very good job, as you'll see in the film, of zone coverages, of seeing what's happening in front of him, and has a great feel for when to squeeze the receivers from the outside. And play number 2, you're going to see Bynum at the bottom of your screen. Sometimes he's rolled up, plays a little bit off, mixes it up. That's good because the Vikings do that as well. Really good body position, meaning he's outside of the wide receiver, but not too far outside. And he's able to squeeze this route from the outside in, comes underneath, and breaks it up. You'd love to see him make the interception on that play, but a pass breakup nonetheless. But a great job squeezing from the outside that post route, which is one of the most difficult things cornerbacks can do. This is a great example of his ability to play press and then be able to read. You see him at the bottom of your screen, takes a nice step, stays square, he's physical, sees the release of the tight end, knows it's a screen, gets himself underneath, gets tackled on the play, almost gets the interception. The ball hit the ground. I think they overruled it, but puts himself in great position to react to the football, which is what matters when you're a defensive back. All right. On this play, you'll see him at the bottom of the screen again in a position to squeeze this post route, right? The inside safety has come and trying to cover the dig underneath. So he's one-on-one. The quarterback wants to go to the post, but he can't because Bynum is squeezing that outside shoulder. He has to pull the ball down and scramble. So a great job in really one of the most difficult positions a cornerback can be in. All right, play number 5. You'll see him at the top of your screen playing off. This is where he's playing a deep third. He's got to see the route in front of him, but at the same time see what's happening in the backfield. Opens up, turns, breaks up, comes up, makes the tackle, breaks up the pass. So a nice job of him taking away that deep route in the deep third, but keeping his vision underneath and breaking up on the football. All right, now a couple great examples of press man that he's played. Good fundamentals. Takes a nice little read step right at the snap of the football, keeps his shoulders square, turns, able to run with him the whole way up the field. So you're not seeing these little receivers get by him or the lack of speed. Great body position, great fundamentals. All right, play number 8. Same type situation, rolled up, playing man-to-man. Eyes on his coverage. Great first step. Shuffle, stay square. The receiver tries to convert this thing back outside. He rolls his hips, able to run and get underneath it, and the quarterback can't throw the football that way. So he does a really, really good job fundamentally up front. All right, in the red zone, 3rd down, you'll see Bynum at the bottom of your screen. The running play goes away, but he stays where he is. He doesn't over pursue, sees the receiver from the opposite side coming across in the submarine boot, drops off, covers him, reads the quarterback, breaks up late, and gets in on the play. So nice job in the red zone. This is kind of how more of a safety type position where you're going to have an extra safety maybe in the game in the red zone. So seeing him not bite on that play action, I think, is what the Vikings see when they think he's going to end up being a good safety. All right, great example of Bynum as a blitzer. Short side corner, rolled up. You've seen him rolled up playing man many times. In this case, this is just a blitz off the outside, avoids the blocker, gets back up, makes the tackle. So playing in the box, that's something that, corners don't do a whole lot of. Make that transition to safety. You're going to be doing a lot of blitzing. You'll see a number of plays here where he does blitz and does a pretty good job. On the backside of slot, you'll see Bynum lined up on the line of scrimmage. This is where safeties are going to find themselves. And another example of him blitzing off the backside. So quarterback tries to fake the option, can't shake him, makes a great tackle in open space. So a good tackler, a good blitzer, those are the characteristics that you want to see out of a safety. All right, again, of all the plays that I've seen, this is the one the Vikings are most excited about. You'll see him kind of in the deep half, but lined up as a safety, reads the run, steps up, stays square, shuffles in a textbook style tackle, getting the pads low, wrapping up the legs, rip, bringing the running back on the ground. A great job in the open field making a play. And then finally, you'll see him again as a cornerback on the short side of the field. Blitzing, comes up under the receiver, gets underneath that lineman, and still able to get in there and make some of the tackles. So Bynum possesses, as a corner, some pretty good tackling ability and some good abilities to blitz. And I think that combined is those are the reasons why they're looking at him. The Vikings are looking at him to play safety this year.